message from God, right? Hey, excuse me. It was a message from God. And if that was a message from God, the God that he serves, that he doesn't approve of homosexuality and condemns that, but everybody else was going after Donald Trump. Why is Kim Burrell excused? Oh, because she's supposed to be a saint?
I don't think she's confused, but that's the messenger. She's a messenger.
So we are all messengers, and we all have different messages that are sent to us.
No, you're right.
But it doesn't mean that our messages should be transcribed
and everybody don't
to
have
everybody.
But if you say your message, everybody don't have to agree with it. Like right now, we're talking, everybody not agreeing with what we're saying.
No, they not.
But we giving a message. It's a message before we get off this live. It's a message that is always a message. But they don't have to agree with it. But it's a message. You can't fault the messenger.
Well, I'm just glad that, as a community, I want to say this.
She said putting a penis in your mouth is perverted. Why is it so perverted?
I mean, okay, clear your mind of not being LGBT, whatever.
When you put penis in your mouth, is it perverted?
When you think about it, when you just see, I can't. When you do think about it, it do give you. If you clear your mind to think normal, when you do think about it, it do give you like, oh.
No. What's perverted to me is how you have pastors in the church having sex with children.
So that's what maybe
perverted.
She was talking about.
But that's not homosexuality to me. That's perversion. That's something wrong with you up here mentally. I'm homosexuality, but ain't shit wrong with me mentally.
Well, see, that's right what she was talking about. People in her church.
Then she should have clarified her message. Her message that God gave to her was clouded when she transcribed
it. Well, see, the thing, but the thing of what it was is the live. It was the phone that caught her live. She was speaking to her church. It was the person that was live that made it go worldwide. She was speaking to her church.
It doesn't matter, but when you're speaking to your church, what you're doing is the people that are in your congregation, you're leaving them with the message. They're taking that message of hate, that message of condemnness, that message of negativity, and passing it on to the masses.
I don't think it's hate. I don't think it's hate.
I need an extension cord, Jacen.
I don't think that it's hate. I just think that she was delivering a message. I don't think. I don't think it was hate.
Kim Burrell should have just shut her mouth, and people need to stop saying on things they don't understand or want to understand. She's late. People have been trying it for years, and it's just not the gays. This is a person who's been in the gospel music industry and is horrid. Preach, Jacen, I can.
Are they eating me up?
Please cut off her mic. Prayer change this thing. Let's pray. Donald Trump is not a religious figure.
Exactly.
We don't need to drag other people who make any type of gay slurs. Let's just drag her because she's from the church. There are plenty of celebrities who make hateful statements towards gays in the LGBT community, and it gets overlooked. But you know why? Because a lot of you gays are so forgiving. Y'all hurt people, and y'all is too forgiving. Because I'm sorry, I love Nicki Minaj. I've grown to like her music. After I felt like, and I know sometimes, certain celebrities shouldn't be held in these pedestals where they have to, per se make statements about what goes on as far as like socially and politically. But I kind of feel like if you have such a gay following and you use the gay platform to get you where you are, your responsibility ultimately is to your fans that are gay. Why not send a message out to them?
I'm going to be honest with you. I get where you're coming from, but I'm a firm person that disagrees with that. I feel like it is your job to entertain. I don't care about that politics. I don't care about any of that shit. When it comes to stuff like that, I don't think it's their job. Their job is to entertain. If you choose to buy their tickets for their concerts, for their records, their albums, whatever, that's on you. I think we put too much credence and expectation on these people like they're role models when they're not. They're entertainers. See, but that is a problem. Now, I get it with the Kim Burrell situation because she is supposed to be a vessel, or she's supposed to be in between from the Lord's people. So I can get why people are very upset. And they should be, because what she said to me, to be honest with you, I can understand both parts. I do feel that her saying it, of course, is going to affect people. But it gets the people talking, and that's what people have to realize. And people are divided about it like they're supposed to. And I think that her message was received by many wrong because the way she said it was fucked up.
Yeah.
You condemn people you condemn a community, you condemn people to death. Mm-hmm. She is not the person for that.
No.
Here's somebody just said, what if there was a young gay kid in the audience struggling with that message they received? These pastors need to be more mindful of the things they say that's not Christ-like.
I just don't feel that. I just feel that I don't know. I'm not angry with her.
Comments on here.
I'm not angry with her. It was
Please,
a
guys,
message.
make sure you hashtag MJ Lounge, share this, pose the question. What do you guys think? Because honestly, I'm kind of tired of the Kim Burrell thing. I think that we breathe life into so many things that could be squashed. At the end of the day, what she said was fucked up. Dead it. Move on from it. Y'all are giving her more life and more credence here by what? Day what? What
And
day
then
one?
all those posters and stuff they're calling this lady, or that was just feeding into the negativity. I mean, y'all, that was horrible to me. That was horrible to me.
Baby, this topic got me hot.
Calling this lady.
First,
jeez.
Stop disrespecting our own community with all these extra titles separating the community within the community. I agree. And can I talk about that for a second?
Mm-hmm,
That's why I respect Janelle Monáe.
What she has said.
Janelle Monáe's topic, when she made her stance, she basically was saying that she's so tired of us dividing the LGBT community and making it separate, all of these labels. That we are all one under humanity. And that's my problem sometimes when it comes to be brutally honest, the transgender movement and the cisgender movement and the LGBTQI, VSTI, PXWYZ. It's like we keep adding all this division amongst ourselves when at the end of the day we are all one thing.
Yeah.
We are all one thing, and I get it. Everybody's entitled to, look at themselves and be true to who they are and be comfortable in their own skin and all of those things. But for me, it's just like, all these damn titles, these letters is crazy.
Janelle Monáe said, but I'm going to tell y'all something. What I don't like is I don't believe a lot of these people. I don't believe a lot of these people feel this way. I feel a lot of it is bullshit. A lot of it is for publicity. It's like, let's jump on the quote-unquote gay bandwagon. Let's jump on the quote-unquote trans bandwagon. Let's make a stand so we can see it for them. And that makes them think that they can support. A lot of that be bullshit because they be the first one to call somebody a faggot or a tranny, all that. I think that it's so much deeper than that. I think like when yesterday on a show we did with Tammy PA, shout out to Tammy if you're watching.
Shout out to
I feel,
what's up, Tam?
honestly, like as a community, we just need to do better. We need to be stronger. We need to support each other better. Don't put so much credit into what these people say
because they've been saying
and
it for years.
Just that, as a community, we need to be stronger and stand on our shit, period.
Right.
Because this week it'll be Kim Burrell, next week it'll be somebody else, and they'll forget about Kim Burrell and they'll be back her fans in the 4 or 5 months. That's how it goes with it. None of us stick with anything long enough for you to really put credence and belief in it, because it's on to the next thing. That's just how it works nowadays.
It's another trending topic.
This just happened to get caught because somebody was videotaping it. They say this all the time. They say it all the time. We just
that's not what I did. I'm speaking general. I'm not speaking about Janelle Monáe. That's what I'm talking about general. I don't put that much credence into the entertainers. Why? Because I know the people that's really fighting the fight for us at the end of the day. Simple as that. It's not about division. It's about what I feel. And thank you, because I like what you feel as well.
All right, this topic got my blood pressure up. So
why?
Because it just got me tight.
No, baby, proceed. See, that wasn't supposed to touch you, darling.
No, it's not that it touched me, but you know what it is? Being somebody, and this is always been my problem with going to church, right? Being somebody that, my mom raised me, I don't even say she raised me in the church, but we definitely went to church. I was in the choir, I was Bible study, all of that. So I could open my eyes and expand myself and have a better relationship with God. My problem was when I first came out the closet, I kind of started shying away from the church because I would hear so many negative comments about homosexuality and fags this and gays that. But then the person leading the choir in the pulpit is the biggest queen in America.
So that's why
sleeping with everybody.
But let's talk about that. If that is the case and they're the biggest queen of America, why do they need to feel the need to hide? We make them feel the need to hide.
It's not we. I think in the church situation, because of what they're... At the end of the day, I think hate is something that's taught to you. When you're young, people are taught hate. Hate is not something that we automatically have when we are first born.
Yes, we definitely are taught hate.
We are taught hate.
We are taught hate. Born with that.
I don't think so. When you are born, the one thing that you are always receiving from the time that you are conceived is love. All you know is love.
That's not true.
I'm about to say
that is not true.
Let me finish my statement. Let me finish. What I'm saying is when a woman is pregnant, a mother, all she does is know love. So you're receiving a lot of love. So you're ultimately taught love. Somewhere in that, in your teaching, you're taught hate too. Because a child does not know what hate is off the rip. They don't know that hate something.
I definitely understand what you're saying, Jacen. This topic can get so deep.
Yes, it does.
I think that it's you speaking. Everyone has different experiences,
right.
And I don't think that everyone is nurtured with love.
No, they're not.
There's not. I don't think that. I think that circumstances at times are what affects an individual when they're pregnant. Well, now I'm a firm believer that how a woman lives her pregnancy is how that child, because that woman is ingesting everything that's going into that child.
Right.
That. And I don't feel like every person is happy when they're pregnant. Everyone wants to have a child.
Right.
And I think there's people from birth that are treated. There's a lot of people that evil. And I think there's on some people that's naturally evil.
Yes.
And then, to be honest with you, I don't think that everyone is taught love, and I don't think that everyone is taught, but I think that some people are innately bad, and I think that some people are innately good. And that's how I honestly feel. And I feel like the same way. I feel like some things can be nurtured. I do think that people can change, but I think that that's a choice that individual has to make.
And it's funny because this even kind of triggers back to something that I posted on Instagram and Facebook earlier. A picture got sent to me in my DMs of a little kid.
They sent a picture with a way they could call in and chime in live. Well, we got that coming.
We have that coming, guys. We're actually going to launch a podcast very soon, so you guys can actually enjoy commenting and talking.
In the room.
But a picture that I posted on Facebook and Instagram that I received in my DMs, of laughter, but I didn't find it funny. It was actually a little boy, couldn't have been no older than about 4 years old, beat to capacity.
I thought you had to do that. I did. I thought I was like, all right, honey.
No. No. Because even something like that, I feel like a child in their early development years, that's when they kind of are still figuring out who they are. Yes, some of us, very few, when it comes to gender roles and all that kind of stuff, at a young age, they might feel like they were born in the wrong body. But in a situation like this, there was a picture, and you guys don't know what I'm talking about. It's on my Instagram at Shades of Jacen. It's also on my Facebook page, Jacen Bowman. But it's a picture of a boy that's like beat to capacity. Obviously, you can see his mother or his sister or somebody thought it'd be cute to paint him like a grown woman.
He was painted.
But that's so wrong. I could see if it was like, I used to play my mom's makeup. My mom's gonna kill me because I'm telling my tea, but I used to, when I was probably like in high school, I used to my mom had this little bottle of brown Avon foundation. Me and my mom were the same color, had a little pink cap. It was a little pink cap. I used to always, play with the foundation and dab it on my face. But that's something different. If it's like a 3-year-old kid that gets his mom makeup, it's cute. That child not saying, "Oh, mommy beat me."
He might have.
Child.
He probably didn't say beat me. But he probably was like, "Can I see what it for some?" He might have.
So if that was your child,
do that.
Would you do that?
I wouldn't.
Why wouldn't you?
Because I just wouldn't.
Why?
Because me and that mom is obviously different. I wouldn't do that. But at least she's showing that she's comfortable with who he's going to be.
But how does she know he's going to be there? That's for them. Children are very impressionable.
Well, then maybe if not, maybe he looked in the mirror and said, "Nah, I don't want to do that." So then that was good too. Maybe she did that. It didn't make him have that choice. Is that what you want to look like or not?
Well, I'm gonna say that pic made him feel away. It's not fair. I feel like that little boy should have been able to make that decision on his own.
Yeah, so y'all think she just sat him down and just threw the makeup on him? Like,
yes,
really?
Miss Thing, his eyebrows was beat like yours are right now.
But do you think she just sat him down?
And you thought I told him?
Yeah, I did. I thought you told him.
No, that's like if my nephew. That's like my.
Oh,
that's like
now Kim.
Okay, Kim, we off you. Don't be going. We rebuke you, Kim.
Now come on, Kim, now, girl.
That's like my nephew Israel. I wouldn't dare beat my nephew's face like that and take no damn picture. Hell no.
So if you knew he was going to be a little softer.
Yeah, there's no way that I would know my nephew going to be a little softer, so I ain't even going for that. No.
Well, okay. I mean, see, that's you. That mom probably felt like, baby, my son's going to be the fabulous queen.
It's wrong. Period. It's wrong. It's wrong.
She probably like, let me teach him early, so he could get out there. So it is wrong.
The people are got